Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, you guys? How is everyone doing? If you guys are new here, welcome. What is up, my visionaries? But today we are going to do the live recap of RuPaul's Drag Race season 15, episode number 11. I know I was supposed to do this live yesterday, but something happened with my camera, so I had to go get another one. And I am here today to get it all situated. So back to regular scheduled programming next week for sure. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. But also let me know down in the comments, you guys are like earlier live, or should we go back to 7? Let me know. What is up, Omar? What's up, Jason Lee? What's up, Tiff? What is up? So Tiffany checked out. She's watching the Oscars simultaneously, and I'm living the fact that she's giving me details and updates on it. Gaga looks stunning. I cannot wait to watch it as soon as I get off of here. But first, let's dive right up into this. I am going to have some of you guys come on to do the live recap with me. Emery couldn't be here this weekend because he had a ball to walk and was getting situated with that and all the other things. So yes, I am going to be posting a link for you guys to join me to do this live recap. So Devon should be coming up. I need to send him the link. And if you guys want to come up, let me know. Okay. Let me just make sure I get this. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Hey, what is going on, Lena? Hey, Valerie, you look stunning. Thank you so much, babe. Great idea. I was just thinking that too. Do you want to? So, Omar, do you want to come up as well with Devon? Let me know. Lena, do you want to come up? Tiff, you want to come up? Joseph, you want to come up? I'm just having people just come on so we can just do this live recap together. You guys know I try to incorporate you guys as much as possible onto my channel. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. I'm cool with 7, but just. I'm just freaked out. Did you guys hear that? Ace, come here. That sounded really low. There was a plane or something was flying overhead me, above me. Wow. Okay. I hope everything is good. I mean, that's unusual. Alan, what's up? I would not a damn sound like the plane was coming. Right. I kind of gagged. I was nervous. Hey, what's going on, Kanisha? What is up? Okay, so let's deep dive into this. I'm going to wait for Devon to come in here, and then we're just going to start this. So you guys, live recap, RuPaul's Drag Race, season 15, episode number 11. Let's deep dive into this. You are down. Let's see. So if you guys want to come up, make sure you guys are using Chrome, and you guys are not having the and you guys don't have any music because it's copyright stuff. So no music. You guys are on Chrome. You guys can be on your tablet, your phone, your computer, and yeah. What else was there? Oh, long ways. Make sure it's long ways if you're on your phone, and that's pretty much about it. Let's see. Girl, Emery Carey last night. Okay, Alum, I seen your messages. So if you guys want to join, make sure you guys click the link, okay? So here we go. The girls go back into the workroom. And of course, Lucy is about to start her shit right now. She ends up Sasha ends up asking the girls, so how does everyone feel? What do you think about the last week's episode? And Lucy ends up complaining, like always. She's saying that, she should have been in a different placement. And what do you guys think about this? Me personally, if you're really thinking about it, could this be an edit to make Lucy look like this? You know what I'm saying? To make Lucy look like she is complaining all the time. What is going on? Thank you so much, Alan. I appreciate it. The $1 super chat. What is up, chicken? Hey, chicken. Long time no see. What is the link for? I came late for what? The link is if you want to join my live recap. So make sure you guys, if you want to join, just click the link and you got that. You guys can join me right now live. So yeah, in my opinion, would you guys say the same thing? Because I'm thinking, well, yeah, I would be like, yeah, I felt like I did better. I felt like, I felt like I did good. I probably wouldn't say though that I should be number one. I probably wouldn't be like, no, I deserve to win that. I would be like, yeah, I probably, I don't know. It's really tough. I don't know. So you guys are saying, I'm sorry, you guys, let me just make sure. Let me see. I get where she's coming from, but her last outfit last week lost her. Yes, exactly. What is going on completely? You got completely the edit, right? Because ain't no way, right? Okay. Although the producers can only edit what you give them, right? That is true. That is very true. It's definitely an edit, but they can edit what you give. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're janning her. 100%. I see you. I see you, Devin. I see you. I see you, babe. I see you in the back end. I see you in the back end. I'm about to pull Devin up, you guys. So make sure you, Devon, I'm sorry. I'm about to pull Devon up, you guys. Make sure you guys say hello to him. We gotta have that background music. That background music gotta go because I don't know what's about to pop up in the commercials. I'm not trying to get demonetized now. This let me see. In this case, Lucy did deserve to win, to be honest. She is feeling her jantasy. I know that is right. You get what you give, 100%. It's a Jan edit still. They're making her look low-key unhinged. Yes. Okay, Mr. Cook, you got it together? Hold on. Let me see if you got that background music out of the way. All right. So we good?
All right.
We good?
We are good.
Okay, we go. What is up, Devon? How are you guys? Devon, say hello to everyone. Everyone say hello to Devon. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
One of the visionaries up and popping. Again, if you guys want to join the live recap, here is a link that you guys can join. We're just gonna have a whole lot of fun and talk our shit. Remember, Devon, there's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna talk about. So let's keep the critiques down to a minimum so we can just keep this sailboat rolling, okay?
Are you giving me a disclaimer?
I'm just giving you disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. What is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So here we go. Hi, Val. Recently binged and rewatched so many of your videos. I love you. Oh, thank you. Femme Queen. I love you, Femme Queen. I know that's right. Hey, Devon. Everyone is saying hello.
Hey, everyone. What's up, visionaries?
Okay, with the visionaries on and popping. Again, I sent you guys the link. It's in the comments, so make sure you guys check that out if you want to join. So what did you think about Miss Lucy LaDuca's comments in the beginning of the episode? Be honest. You can share your,
You know what? Like somebody said in the comments, she's definitely getting the Jan edit.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm enjoying Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
But actually later on Twitter, that whole discussion about, and probably haven't gotten to it yet, but that whole discussion about the Beyonce bump.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get into that.
So I'll hold on that.
Okay.
But yeah, that discussion, like the second place and the whole, I should have been at the top. Okay.
Right. Yeah, 100%. But I think we're kind of agreeing that she is definitely getting a Jan edit for sure. I love your videos. Oh, thank you so much, Day. I appreciate it, babe.
Oh yeah, she's definitely getting a Jan edit.
Okay, so now let's move on to Miss Lux and her commentary about her being the only one of one. So what do you think about Miss Lux situation? For me personally, I am here for it. This is why I'm here for it. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how in the hell is anyone going to believe in you? Period, point blank. It is what it is. I get what people are saying. Like, if you are that bitch, why do you need to convince yourself that you're that bitch? but at the end of the day, you're still making a TV show. You know what I'm saying? You're still making a TV show. You need something for the producers to get. It's clickbait, it's sound bites, it's all the other things. And I'm here for the self-confidence. I mean, you're right. Maybe she's not as confident as she comes off. But at the end of the day, sometimes bitches need to really reassure themselves in the mirror saying, bitch, I am that bitch. I'm the only bitch. I am the top bitch. I'm the number one bitch. I'm here for it personally. Me, in my opinion, you guys let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Devon, go ahead.
I'm going to say this because for a long time, I wasn't Team Lux.
Mm-hmm.
However, the last Untucked, where she got to see her family,
Mm-hmm.
really kind of warmed me up to her a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so she still hasn't really sold me yet because she's still kind of overly confident.
Yeah,
And
100%. We
and
can
and
we
I
can disagree. It's cool.
and I don't but I'm receiving her a little bit better because because I'm gonna be honest with you, she still comes, and I know you don't like this, but she still
Mhm.
comes off as a Simone clone to me.
Oh my God.
I said
Woo!
what I said.
Woo! The
So,
shade is starting now. Okay, I see where this is going. I see
but
where we're going. The ship has spinned directions. Okay, I'm here for it. Okay. All right. Hold on to the wigs, ladies. Hold on to the wigs,
so
ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
so but I will say that I have warmed up to her more now than than I was at the beginning of the season because I couldn't take her.
Okay. All
Nope.
right. All right. So, like I said, I love everyone's opinions. You might have something different than mine. This is why I like to do these things, right? So here we go. Here we go. So, the next scene, the girls go back into the work.
Girl,
You know what? Let's not start our shit already.
girl,
Let's not
girl,
let's not start our shit already.
girl.
Okay. So, so here we go. Okay. Um Lux ends up bringing up Lucy's missing belly for the challenge last week. And she was definitely giving her critiques and her opinions about her performance and what she did and what she brought, right? As you can see, Lucy and Miss Lux are going at it this episode, which I'm totally here for. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about her comments towards Lucy LaDuca. Go ahead, Devon.
And Lucy confirmed on Twitter, she tagged Lux and said that she was right
There
about
you go.
about the baby bump. So
Mm-hmm. There you go.
so it is real interesting because the girls, I love when the girls kind of like after everything airs and stuff, they get on Twitter and they're like, we got to get this together. But can we get what is really going on? Girl, why'd you have to pull up this screenshot?
I mean, what do you mean? It's not like she was not wearing it through the whole episode.
Oh my
I mean, I
girl,
mean, I mean, no matter which screenshot I would have screenshotted, it would have been this. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I have to get the moment, and this was the moment. And she's just giving her, she's giving her '90s fantasy boy band grunge situation. I don't know. I honestly don't even know. Here for Lux and her shenanigans. She know what's gonna work for her. She know what's gonna get the people talking and kikiing. And this is probably one of those moments, in my opinion. And no shade, she probably thought this was sickening and over. Like honestly, she probably really did think this. But at the end of the day, I'm here for Lux's shenanigans, and she was completely right towards Lucy's comments. I mean the comments that she said towards Lucy, and she needed the baby bump there.
Yes, she did.
She definitely dropped the ball with that situation. I did kind of agree with Lucy's comments towards Lux as well. Like, because Lux wasn't giving you Beyonce body per
No,
se.
she
You know,
she was really giving RuPaul body, but we won't talk about
right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And when she told Lux, like, well, you gave your version of Beyonce body, and why can I give my version of, this performance? And I was like, well, she kind of does have a point there with that situation, but the whole moment of that situation was the baby bump. And that is what she should have had, in my opinion, personally.
Right.
Kelly, get over here. You know what? Woo! I live for Lux. She knows what, right. She knows what, right. Exactly. She knows what to do. She knows what to do. Lux wasn't being serious and Lucy took it way too seriously. Yeah, 100%. But see, that's the thing. Lucy's such a perfectionist and she's so like, anal about her craft and what she's going to bring, especially being on national television. I'm sure that heightened everything else. Also, you guys, I'm going to post the link one more time. If you guys want to join the live stream to Kiki with us to do the live recap, definitely make sure you guys do that right there. This is more like Michelle. We are not going to do this today, you guys. We are not going to do this. The Wigs and Beyonce after rehab. You know why? I cannot. So yes, Miss Lucy ends up telling her her piece on it, which I'm here for. Like I said, now RuPaul comes into the workroom, telling the girls they're going to do the mini challenge. Now here we go. This is where we're gonna start our shit. Okay. Because baby, there was a lot of things going around on Twitter and in the fandom on Facebook and all this other thing. So the mini challenge is basically a ball situation. And your thoughts, you guys down in the comments, what do you guys think? And Devon, let me know what you guys think. And I'm going to give my personal opinion about this whole situation, since I am a legend in the ballroom scene and what I think about what's going on this episode. Go ahead.
Well, since I am ballroom and pageant adjacent, I really felt some type of way about this. Now, I will say this. Out of all of them, I do agree that Anitra did win this challenge. However, I was really, really disappointed with the buffoonery of that whole challenge, because it felt so disjointed and it was just like it did not work. It did not work. And shame on RuPaul for even trying it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I feel about the situation. Okay, without even trying to get all amped up. Okay, so at this point,
shade button.
Yeah. At this point, I think RuPaul and the producers are just trolling people in ballroom at this point. I understand that you guys want to take stuff from ballroom and use it in your productions and all that on Drag Race. I get all that because they are adjacent to each other, drag and in ballroom, right? I get it. But at the end of the day, if you're going to use terminologies and words and isms and stuff that stem from ballroom, use the correct terms and terminologies and isms and words. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense. It does a disservice because now you have kids running around talking about doing shablams and doing all these other words that are not even what it's called. I see you, Marky. I see you, Marky, babe. I see you. If you want to join up, let me know. Let me know. Okay. But yes. So in my opinion, I think that it's a troll situation. This is a mini challenge, and we all know mini challenges are to look crazy, act crazy, be crazy, because it's a crazy. The more stupid and outrageous you look, is what you're going to win the mini challenge. Now, with that being said, no one, and I mean no one, was giving a Vogue Femme performance in this mini challenge. I want to repeat. No one, and I mean no one, was giving a Vogue Femme performance on this mini challenge. I'm just simply saying Vogue Femme performance consists of 5 great elements of Vogue. period, point blank. And if you're not doing that, you're not giving a good Vogue Femme performance. These group of people was not doing it. Sasha Kobe was not voguing. It is what it is. She was giving you a drag performance. She was making the kids go up. She was making the kids, give her tips on the stage. She was doing all of that. She knows how to command a stage. But at the end of the day, I want everyone to know, don't you dare go up on a ballroom floor to think that you're gonna redo anything what you've seen on this little segment and think that you're gonna get tens, because you're not. It is what it is. If you don't know the 5 elements of Vogue, that means you need to do your research and you need to look up the history. Okay. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, what you've seen in this little segment was not voguing. It was dancing at best. Now, did Sasha amp up the crowd the most? Yes, she amped up the crowd the most. The person that came closest to what voguing was Anitra. So by that standards, if it was like you wanted the girls to vogue down, I get it. Anitra should have won that. But at the end of the day, the antics that Mistress did, those are ballroom antics when she was walking face and she was selling it to the judges. She was making the mockeries. I got all what Mistress was given, and I was here for it. Touching the girl's face, saying it was stubble, it wasn't smooth, wanting to go up against Miss Sasha because, she wanted a cute little battle. It was all those elements of ballroom. So I understood what Miss Mistress was given. And if you guys didn't understand it, you guys need to know, right? So those are all little antics that you do in ballroom, which I lived from Miss Mistress as well. But like I said, I'm just going to say, I guess the right person won, but I truly believe at this point that Drag Race, World of Wonder, all the production, MTV, RuPaul are just trolling ballroom people at this point. Because if you really were trying to pay homage, you would actually have ballroom people in behind the scenes to tell you, no, that's not okay to say. Yes, we should do this and we should do it like this. Include ballroom participants in what you're trying to create. It is what it is. And that's the end of the story to that, right? I'm not going to try to make this long. What is going on, Marky? I'm going to bring Marky up. Hey, babe, what is up? How are you, Marky?
Hi,
Hey, what is going on? Where are you from, Marky?
I'm from Las Vegas.
You're from Las Vegas. Did you want to say anything about this Vogue Femme segment?
Mm, no, I think I'll do the challenge, the maxi challenge.
The mini challenge, this mini challenge when they had to do the voguing.
Mm,
Did you like it? Did you not like it?
I did like it.
Okay. And who did you like the most?
I have to give it to Las Vegas, Anitra.
Anitra. Okay, I know that's right. So far, me, Devon, and you, Marky. Is that your name, Marky?
No, my real name is Mark, but everyone calls me Marquise. So
Okay. Oh no, that's fine. So which one do you want to be called, Marky or Mark?
Marky.
Marky. Okay, so Marky. So me and all three of us agreed that if it were to give it to the person who won this little mini challenge, I agree. Give it to Anitra. So yes. So moving on. And Marky, if you want to cam up, you can cam up, okay? So moving on, the girls were voguing, obviously this, Anitra was doing hers, Lucy was doing hers, Miss STD's girl, I don't know what she was doing. She was just
She
throwing herself
tripped.
around. She what? Yeah, she was,
She
yeah,
tripped.
She
I
tripped.
agree. I agree. She was just doing a whole lot of extra, right? Yeah. Then you got Miss Marsha. I was kind of intrigued by Miss Marsha. She was giving you a little
I
something,
didn't
but
even. Oh,
she
sorry.
lost me. That's okay. What were you gonna say?
I didn't even know Marsha knows how to do the splits or
Yeah,
any of that.
yeah, but she
I
did good,
didn't.
right? She did. She
She
did.
did good. She
She
did
did. Yeah, she
okay.
did. Yeah, she did cute. Miss Sasha obviously turned it down. Miss Mistress, I love the way she was giving ballroom mannerisms, which I was here for. Anitra, she did the best. If you had to say a winner, she did the best in this. She ended up winning. RuPaul ended up saying that she was the winner of this. I know, I know Marky sounds like a baby. I know. Wait, how old are you, babe? I just want to make
Me,
sure. Yeah, because yeah.
I am 12.
Oh, Marky. Oh, Marky. Ah. Okay, so I don't know how. Okay, so I don't know how we feel about this, you guys. We're gonna use language that is appropriate. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, y'all could say whatever y'all want.
No, I'm just saying because I don't. It's a lot of things with
Yeah,
age.
a lot
It's
of
a lot
things
of
aging YouTube.
yeah. So you guys, we're gonna use appropriate language. We're not gonna get carried away. Okay. This is going to be a test for me too, because I cuss like a sailor. I'm just simply saying.
And
So,
I am a sailor, so
yeah, okay. Okay. So, but yes, Drag Race has a wide range of ages that watch this show with their parents as well. So, I mean, I think it's okay. So, I'm just going to say that. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So, it's the comedy festival. It's the comedy festival. Now, that was the main challenge. RuPaul ended up telling them they were going to do that for the main challenge. So Lucy ends up. Oh, I don't know. Okay, wait. So wait. I'm sorry. I just feel some type of way. We see bodies and stuff on this, and then we have a Marky. I love you down, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable, Marky, because you're 12. Do you mind if you're just in the comments? Because I don't know. Marky.
Hmm.
Do you mind to get down and stuff, because I don't know, I feel uncomfortable with the clips that are going to be coming up and the images, and then I have someone your age on here. I don't mind you being here. I just don't know how. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about this, Marky. I'm sorry. Do you mind coming? Do you mind getting? Do you mind if I drop you down, babe, and you just be in the comments?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, babe. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, yeah, that threw me for a second. But I love everyone watching the show. I love the fandom. I love how, it have so much support and age ranges from here to there. But I know me, I do curse on my stuff. I know Devon curses on the stuff, and the images that are going to be coming up to me would be something inappropriate in a bit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just for me. That's
mm,
just that's just for me,
you,
but I hope I handled that okay. Marky, I hope I didn't offend you or made you feel bad at all. It's not you. It's just the situations. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So here we go. So Lucy ends up digging into an iced cooler to pick out the color of the drink that she was going to choose and be matched with. So the matching ended up being Miss S Titties was by herself. We got Lucy LaDuca and we got Lucy LaDuca and we got Miss Lux as a team. Then we have Miss Mistress and Marsha as a team. Then we have Miss Anitra and Sasha as a team. So now this is where the twist comes to play. RuPaul ends up saying, well, since you got the cherry bubbly, Miss S Titties, you can pick one queen to snatch from a group, or you can just keep it by yourself. What did you guys think about RuPaul and the shenanigan that she pulled? Let us know down in the comments, you guys. Marky is, you know what, I can't. Y'all better leave Marky alone. But anyway, I've never felt so old. You know what? I cannot. But anyway, what did you think? What did you think, Devon? What did you think about this?
well, there were two interesting twists in this. And when I go back and look at it again, this was production riggery again, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, to have Selena get that choice of either going solo or taking a partner from someone else, that was strategic. That
Okay.
that was done intentionally. And then we'll get to the next one here, the next production riggery here.
Like, yeah, we'll get to that in a second, right? We'll get to that in a little bit. So as for me, you guys, I honestly thought it was a good production twist, in my opinion. It was cute. It wasn't something that's gonna like, really do too much, because at the end of the day, if you're good at this challenge, you're going to be good at this challenge. It wasn't like something where it's going to be like, oh, I need an extra person. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that anyone can do by themselves or with a partner, and you still kill it. Because if you're with somebody else that is not good, at the end of the day, they're just judging you on your performance, right? So I don't think that it's going to be a make or break if you are truly good at what this main challenge was calling for, right? But at the end of the day, I lived for the fact that Selena wanted to pull Miss Mistress away from Miss Marsha. That was cute, and I love the way how it all happened. Miss Mistress was like, girl, I'm sorry, bestie. That was cute. Miss Mistress knows how to give good TV. But yeah, would you guys have snatched somebody away, or would you guys have want to be by yourself? Devon, what would you guys want to do?
It's a catch-22 here, because if you're by yourself, and Marsha did confirm this, that she actually got less time than the other girls. She only got like 3 minutes, while the other girls got 5. So that put her at
she actually got more time then, because if you break that down into to half of 5 minutes,
true,
so she actually got more time than the group.
And actually, that's what she did say at Roscoe. She got more time, but still, to be honest with you, that's still, because you can jockey off. At least you can jockey off of your partner if something falls flat.
Mm-hmm. But what if your partner isn't giving the vibes and the things that you need them to give? You know what I'm saying? Because what if they're so worried about their set, they're not really trying to focus on that? And there's so many, like, at the end of the day, if it's my fault, it's my fault. And I want to be the only one. To me, I would love to be myself because I can rock it by myself. Like, I'll be like, that's fine, girl. Put me in the front line, girl. Put me number one. I can do this by myself.
Let's get to that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Which,
what you say?
Speaking of which, let's get to that placement.
Yeah. So here we go. So so Marsha ended up being stolen away. This is how she felt about the situation. She was completely over it. So now the pairings are Miss Mistress and Miss S Titties as a group, Miss Lux and Miss Lucy LaDuca as a group. Marsha is by herself now. Anitra and Sasha are a group, okay, for the comedy challenge. Now, what was this part right here? This was
right here, and I'll get into this. Right here is when Anitra let them know, because RuPaul did mention to Anitra that because she won the mini challenge, she was able to assign the order.
Yes.
Which was another production twist.
Yes. But then again, that's how it usually goes, though, right? You win the mini challenge, and you get to pick an order, or you get to pick who's going to be paired up with who. You know what I'm saying? Like, technically, you know what I'm saying? So technically, that was kind of like a given. Like, that's how it was supposed to go, because I would not have expected it a different way, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't expected Ru to be like, well, you're going to go first, you're going to go second, you're going to go third, because imagine if it went that way. Imagine if Ru would have picked the order and we didn't like the order. We'd be like, okay, girl, it's a real setup. It's a real setup now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now, in my opinion, I think that this was a better this was how it was supposed to go. If they were gonna have one person, they should have made that the host, while like in All Stars 2. Yeah. I mean, I can see that happen, but I didn't mind this. I didn't mind this at all. And did you mind how what did you guys think about the order? Did you mind that? How did you feel about the order of things?
Oh, they set Marsha up to fail. Big
Yeah.
time. They set her up to fail because they knew she was gonna have to set the tone, and she was gonna have to. She was, she was by herself, so it was like however tone she said, that's how it was gonna go. And not that Marsha did bad, but Marsha didn't do great either.
Right, right, right. Right, right, right. Okay. So you guys, I'm going to post the link again. If you guys want to come up and just do this live recap with me, I'm hanging out with my visionaries today. And but yeah, of age at least, just saying, because it is supposed to be a 14 plus year old show, so I get it. But yeah, click the link if you guys want to join the live, okay? So yeah, for me, I did not mind the placements. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather get I'd rather get the one that's alone out of the way. Go ahead, go first. And I like the fact that they put Mistress and STDs at the end. Mistress is definitely a high contender. And she is with someone that could possibly flop, right? Because she's not doing the best. So put that person at the end to close it, and put the one that is alone in the beginning, because they have no one else to jive off of, right? And they're uncertain about Marsha. And then obviously in the middle, it's like, okay, Lucy and Lux, and then you have Sasha and Anitra. I don't know. I didn't mind I didn't
I'm
mind the placements.
I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
The way it went down, I actually would have swapped Lucy and Lux in place of Mistress and Selena, because they, in my opinion,
Mhm.
their closing wasn't really that as strong. And pretty much after Lux and Lucy, it went pretty much downhill from there. I'm sorry. That it was a it show.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind it. So it is what it was with that. So, so here we go with Miss Anitra and her headache. Now, it was a big thing. The girls thought it was a whole situation that they needed to do amputations and, do all the extra stuff and the bells and whistles, but it was a migraine.
An
What did you
ocular
think about this
migraine.
moment? At first, honestly, let me know what you guys thought about this whole scene right here, you guys down in the comments. Also, for me personally, I just thought that it sucks that she's in this position and that her head was hurting that much. In my mind, I was thinking probably because you was doing all that in the voguing session and it kind of fucked you up later on. But
Yeah.
I just digress with that. But I kind of felt for Sasha at the end of the day, because at this point she's working by herself. So what did you think?
Well, I did feel for Sasha too, because as you can see later, it did kind of affect their whole, set. Um, and it was Anitra had an ocular migraine, which I can understand because I've kind of had them myself
Mm-hmm.
times. Um, and it was, sometimes, and when you have those, you just can't really focus like you want, because all you feel is like somebody's beating you upside of your head trying to get out. So I I completely understand where she was coming from. And
Isaac, we will not, Isaac. We will not, Isaac, we will not. Aura's dead dad said he was going to hunt the girl.
so
That's a double shade right there, bitch. I cannot.
okay, I can't even.
I cannot.
Yeah,
Permanent
not
concussion,
permanent
Jesus.
concussion, Tiff.
Okay. Although
But
just came back to my, that's exactly what I thought, honestly. But at the end of the day, I understood, like, because headaches are a mess. You could really be discombobulated and not function because your head is hurting so bad.
Mhm.
So, in essence, technically, Marsha and Sasha were the only girls doing a show by themselves.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Private.
He was the girl's conjuring.
Right, exactly. I cannot, but I felt for Miss Anitra.
Yeah.
Now we can talk about the girls and they're practicing for their sets and stuff. You know, Michelle Visage and I always forget her name. What is
Ali Wong.
Ali Wong, yes. So yeah, Miss Wong, she was funny, she's great, she's amazing. They're giving the girls critiques about what they should do on the performances and what they have down already in their notes. Who do you think did the best in their practicing? Let me know down in the comments, you guys. What did you think?
Honestly, I think Lux and Lucy did really well. They played off of each other really well. And I think Marsha had a good setup. It just wasn't executed well enough.
Agreed, 100% agreed. And I thought she was going to be cool. I thought she was
Yeah.
going to. I thought she was going to be like, okay, she's going to be a safe girl. She's confident. She looks confident enough right there practicing. And for me, obviously, Lux, and Lucy have this. To be honest with you, they're both delusional, like with the confidence. Like they give the same thing. They're going to banter off of each other.
Yep.
Same vibe, same elements. You know what I'm saying? So I see them doing good. And to be honest with you, I was really nervous about Miss S Titties, but we're gonna get to how she did later. But I was pleasant. We'll get there. But
yeah, we will, because we'll get there. I
yeah,
was explaining that in
we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get
Yeah.
to that. Love Miss Wong. Yes, I love Wong for sure. Miss Wong. Lux and Lucy were good. Let's see. Lux and Lucy were good throughout everything. That's so true. That is so true. The rehearsals went off better than the actual performance. You know what, Tiffany? I am done with your shit. I'm done.
Well,
delusion plus delusion equals perfection. Amen to that, Kanisha. Amen to that. Lux and Lucy, only critiques where Lux is talking too fast.
Yeah, she was.
She was. She talks as fast as she's run down the she talks as fast as she runs down the runway. So yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Shade button right there.
Makes sense. So yeah, so now the girls go back into the workroom and they're getting ready for their gigs and their sets. So Miss Marsha is talking to Miss Lux, and Miss Lux is throwing a side bat upside the head to Miss Marsha, making her get in her mind, talking about, girl, if I was you, I don't know, you would be hard, because if you mess up one time, you don't got nobody else to banter off of, no one else to take off the slack. So, you have the hardest job of them all. So what did you think about this down in the comments? You guys let us know. What did you think about this, Devon?
Oh, if that was, sabotage in the best way, because she straight up got into Marsha's head.
Ooh, yes, we did.
And can we just take a little bit of time to acknowledge the fact that we got a full 90-minute episode? So we saw everything.
Yes, we did. We got a full 90-minute episode. Also, speaking about that good mention, would you guys go back to a 60-minute episode, or do you guys want this full 90 minutes? In your opinion?
In my opinion, I want the full 90 minutes.
Okay.
Because I want to see, because like I said, especially in the case of Lux, it took last week's Untucked in order for me to really kind of like warm up to her. And as somebody called it at Roscoe's a couple of weeks ago, somebody called it the abbreviated season. so yeah, I'm, as much as I like, and Cornbread fell out, and as much as I like what they did, they did get to the meat and potatoes, but they also trimmed too much of the fat.
Yes.
So,
I see what you're saying.
because I don't really know the girls like we got to know all of them last season or the seasons before and really fall in love with them or fall in hate with them in some cases.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
So it's to the point of, and I know you love this reference. It's to the point of Mariah Carey's "I don't know her."
Yeah, 100%, 100%. For me personally, well, why I like it for 60 minutes isn't even based off of Drag Race. It's just based off of the editing time I got to do. Like so, I'm like, girl, I got another fucking 30 minutes, girl. I got to figure out which I got to put in here. You know,
I understand.
so I don't mind that in that essence, but I agree. It was they got to the meat and potatoes, but they didn't give us the flavor that we actually want, right? You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind the 90 minutes. I don't mind the 90 minutes. So it's whatever to me. But yeah, Miss Lux knew what she was doing at this point in time in this episode. She was smart. Somebody said in the comments they knew exactly who to give this information to and how to and how for them to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed that. Girl, she's getting in your head. Exactly. Definitely. Miss S Titties and Miss Mistress was talking on the sidelines saying, girl, that's exactly what Miss Lux was doing. But in my mind, I truly believe Lux didn't even possibly think that's exactly what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? I think this was just natural for Lux to do, just to be like, I don't know. I just think that this was just a natural moment for Lux. I didn't think that, oh, girl, I'm going to fuck her up. I'm going to literally like get into her and just make her second guess herself right before she gets on stage. Like, I honestly don't think that she thought that way. I really, truly thought that she was actually helping her.
Like some other queens in the past have done.
Right.
We won't name any names.
Right. Exactly. 100%. So, moving on, we get to this moment right here where we see Miss Mistress Isabel Brooks telling her story about how she no longer has any relationship with her biological mother. This just gave us another layer of who Mistress is as a person, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. And it's funny because you hear her speak about this moment that's so pivotal in her life and so serious and so life-changing, really. Yeah, definitely. But it was you didn't see a lot of like most people would cry about this. Most people would be like really affected by it, even speaking about it again, or reliving it in their mind while they're telling the story. And you could tell she wanted to break down, but she kind of stood her ground like, I'm a strong bitch. I got this. So I enjoyed that from her. But what did you guys think about this moment down in the comments? And what did you think, Devon?
I saw a little bit of emotion there because like this is my biological mother.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's love I should have is hers. And then for her to do what she did, and I can understand where she's coming from. It's like,
100%.
okay, fine, because I because honestly, I like the untucked moment that she had with her real mother, and we will call her that.
Yes,
Real
yes,
mother.
yes, yes, yes. And Untucked will be shout out. Although also Untucks be giving me a lot of shit on Patreon for some reason. It don't be nothing but the Untucks. But that Untucked episode will be up tonight. So yeah, I had to figure a way how to fandangle that. But yeah. Anyway, but go ahead.
But yeah, so it's like she said, you have your regular family, then you have your extended and chosen family. And and sometimes your extended chosen family treats you better than your
100%.
your biological family. And so to have that, and I understand why she's very stoic about her mom, because it's like, if you don't care. And the thing about it was, she was in the hospital with a broken ankle. And she all she could think of is, why the F are you dressed like that? Come on.
Yeah, that's so sad. That was so sad. And I really felt for her. And um chosen families are amazing, and that's probably why I'm so passionate about ballroom,
Mm-hmm.
especially when I was participating in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that. Your chosen family was all that you had, really. And yeah, and how she talks about her chosen mother is exactly how it would talk about mine. It's like it affects you in a way that it's life changing. And bravo to her speaking her truth and her experience with this whole situation, and really just letting us know, like, chosen families are very important. If you don't have one, you can get one. You can find one anywhere, no matter where you are, no matter who you're dealing with. They are there, And yeah, I enjoyed that.
Find your tribe wherever you are.
Right, exactly. Mrs. True Mother is the iconic Chevelle Brooks. The way her biological mother had the audacity to have said that when she was in pain. I know it's crazy. It really is crazy.
Yes.
And but I truly believe this though. Um, a lot of the times how people are raised and how they're indoctrinated into thinking of certain topics, ideas, cultures, and sexual orientations, you have to deprogram all that. So I think that hopefully the mother does see this and does realize how much pain that she caused her child. And you have to allow your parent to get to where you are, because how they were raised is a completely different time to how it is now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna say, have a little grace on both ends, even though it might be hard to do, but you also have to look at it in the parent's perspective. It's not easy,
Uh-huh.
especially the age range of where they might be, right?
Yeah.
So, it might hurt and it's gonna affect you, and the things that they might have said to you can be devastating, or even done to you can be devastating. you know,
Yeah.
but with a little grace and a little time and a little unconditional love, and it all can be worked and mended out. And granted, sometimes it just won't work out, and that is okay too. You
Yep.
still have a chosen family, you
Yep.
know. But yeah, um, needs a hug, and I'm glad she shared 100%. Auntie Boom Boom, aka Chevelle Brooks, is a very humble, so sweet and nice. Yes, 100%, Omar. A lot of people won't understand that, Miss Boom Boom, Miss Auntie Boom Boom. So moving on, we get Miss RuPaul in her look. What did you guys think? If you guys are part of my YouTube membership family, definitely comment down below your guys' thoughts of these fashion looks and this main challenge critiques. This is going to be a safe chop or over look. Let me know what you guys think of that down in the comments. Devon, what do you think?
Mm, I have to commend RuPaul at the age of over 60.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pull off looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, to be honest with you, since her original time she's really kind of elevated her looks, because you wouldn't see her with hip pads or breastplates in the beginning of her career.
Yeah,
And
100%.
so I really have to give it to her that she's really stepping out of her and up and elevating her own drag, because this look is still pretty young. It's young, and on TikTok she has really been blowing up. And it's just so funny to me to see her on TikTok, because I'm like, oh my
Yeah, I didn't even realize she's really on TikTok?
yeah,
Like, it's her? Like, for
yeah,
real?
yes, it is
Oh my
her. and
god.
and I will say this, because she did put something out there on TikTok about voting. And I love what she said at the end. She said the best social media post is a registered vote.
Yeah, that's true. That
So,
is very
so,
true.
so the sidebar, please, everyone, wherever you are, make sure you vote, because we have got to get these, like RuPaul said, we got to get these stunt queens up out of office and get some people who are really going to do the business
Yeah.
of protecting this country, because is right now is a shit show. And but anyway,
I
back.
just say no matter which part, which I just say wherever you lean, wherever, because I don't care where you lean, as long as you go and vote. You know what I'm saying? As long as you go and vote,
Right,
and I know you would do the right thing.
right, right.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
But back to this look though. This look is safe, but it's a high safe for me. I love when RuPaul shows her legs because, like myself, being as tall as I am, you know, it's nice to show off a little bit of leg every now and then, you know. So
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, for me, definitely this is a safe look. It's not bad. It's not a chop of a look, but it's not over. Yeah, it's cute. She gives you freakum dress. She's in Beyonce's music video. I feel it. She's giving you hoochie coochie, like Tiffany said, she's, it is what it is. She's giving you the green light. Go.
okay, right,
It
right.
is what it is, but I would have changed the shoe for sure, hands down.
Mhm. Yeah.
But it is what it is. Now, y'all thoughts about Miss T.S. Madison? No one's exempt. We talked about Miss T.S. Madison the last couple of times she was on, so we got to talk about it today. We're not going to go around. We're not going to sugarcoat nothing. We're not going to sugarcoat anything here. You
And I
guys
know, and I know how you felt about this look because I did see the reaction. Your
know.
reaction.
Okay.
I,
So
and I will,
let us know down in the comments. Is this a safe chop or an overlook in your opinion? Let us know.
and I will, and I will give my opinion. She was basically giving Ursula's, you know, half sister with this, especially with this hair, with this, because I really,
Okay, so we just sugarcoating shit now. Okay, so go ahead. What was this? So we beating around the bush. We doing the hokey pokey. Okay.
I like the look. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you can listen. Everyone has an opinion, and I love to please be honest with yours.
I love the look. She was giving me Ursula's black sister. So I was here for it. You know that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy that you shared your
Now
opinion.
go ahead and rip her to shreds.
No. Of course, I'm not going to rip her to shreds.
Mhm.
That's a TS sister of trans experience right there. But I'm just simply
But you
saying,
don't let her have it.
I think this was a chop. I didn't like the look.
Like I said, you don't let her have it.
I didn't like it at all. There were so many things wrong with this. Obviously, I love it. I love the only thing I really, really liked is the way her skin was glistening. I loved it, loved it, loved it. But other than that, the braid and this My Little Pony hair situation she got going on, I didn't feel it. The makeup, what was whoever painted you, baby doll, this TS girl. I live in Hollywood, baby. It's a one call away to get your girl up on girl. Let me get you together. Cause baby, this makeup hair that she got, this shadow, look like the shadows weren't even lifting you up. It was lifting you down. Like it wasn't giving you, bitch, I'm gonna lift you. It was giving you, it just wasn't right. But at the end of the day, we live for Miss T.S. Madison. She's breaking barriers, she's breaking boundaries, and she's living her life and she's doing the goddamn thing. So it is what it is.
If I had a shade button for every dig you gave,
But it is what it is. We love her down. And I know. See, and I wish she would have just brought that orange hair again, because that orange hair was so life on Miss T.S. Madison. But
or she could have just had the ponytail just down, not not braided up like she had, but made her hair look heavy.
How when it's braiding hair?
I know,
Girl, that would be so itchy. I'm sure it's itchy now. I'm sure it's like itching, scratching the skin.
She traveled that, and it probably would have looked better.
And you can tell that the braid probably didn't even start from the. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, The braid is giving very My Little. It's very My Little Pony.
Yeah, I agree with that. It is
Right out the package for sure. Anyway, moving on. Enough of Mistress Medicine. We are not about to go there. You know, we have to give a little 1-2 because you guys know I keep it real up on this thing, and it is what it is. No one is exempt. You know, we lived for TS Medicine the past couple of times she was on, but this time I just didn't live for it. But you know, Miss Devon was definitely giving Ring Around the Rosie. She was, yeah, okay. Anyway,
I like
comedy festival main challenge. Here we go. You guys get your safe chops and over ready. The emojis. If you guys are part of my YouTube membership family, here we go. First queen is Miss Marsha. What did you guys think about Miss Marsha's performance? Be honest, be real, take your biasness hat off, and see what it gives. Go ahead, Devon.
Well, first of all, let's talk about this outfit, girl. Really no. And she did, and I think the thing that was missing for me is, and I know Marsha doesn't do the breastplates, but it didn't hold her shape because she had nothing up in the front. So, and as far as her performance, it was she actually did better than some other people that I will get to in a minute, but still,
Jason loved that shady comment. But go ahead.
But still a low safe for me.
It's a low safe. Okay. It's a low safe.
It's
okay. All right. Okay. All right. So for me personally, it just the dress is giving Charlotte Roos wet seal. You know, it's giving that
Fashion Nova. We're gonna go Forever 21.
Yeah, Forever Fashion Nova. It's giving very much that. Definitely needed to fit her better. But let's talk about the main thing, which is her performance and her on her set. How can I explain this? The jokes just did not land. The punchlines weren't punching. The timing of stuff just was not right. The jokes weren't receptive to the audience, which is unfortunate. But yeah, you can tell she was trying, but she just couldn't get back on the wagon. You know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate. So for me, this was a chop of a performance, if I have to say, like what it's calling for. Because at the end of the day, this is like a comedy roast challenge. And you know, she wasn't roasting and she didn't make me key. You know what I'm saying? Like she just didn't do it. You know? It just wasn't that. So it was definitely a chop for me.
You didn't taste what she was roasting, huh?
Not at all. It was giving you it was giving you burnt pigeon. It was not right. It was not.
Raw pigeon.
Yeah. So the next group is Miss. You didn't like it, Ace? You didn't like Miss Marsha?
Ace
didn't like it. Ace said no.
He didn't like it either.
Oh yes, you guys. I wanted to tell you, Miss Vicky said she was the one that fixed the bubblies in the cooler. Just putting it out there, Miss Vicky. I called you out. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway,
I can see that, and she also told Anitra to set the order the way she did.
She talked to you too, apparently. Okay. All right. So, next group is you guys get the chop safe for over performances ready. This is Lux and Miss Lucy LaDuca.
No. I'm sorry, I read the comments. Somebody said this roast was unseasoned.
You know what? Y'all are not about to start this evening. Ace, I know Ace, it was bad. Calm down, Ace. You got Ace even up here in a riot, girl. What is going on?
I betrayed. That was so good. Because it really was.
Right. So go ahead. What are you guys' thoughts about Miss Lux, Miss Lucy LaDuca? Is this a safe chop or over performance to you guys? Devon, what is it giving? I
Oh,
know that's right.
oh gosh. This I will say
Lucy looks like Mickey. I cannot, Kanisha.
uh,
So true.
whew, let me catch my breath because that was funny. Um Actually, I love Lucy and Lux's because they really used the tension that they had at the beginning of the episode and put it into this performance. So for me, I won't say it's an over performance, but it's definitely a high safe, in my opinion, because the jokes landed very well. Their timing was great, and then everything else, and with that, they really bantered off of each other really well.
100%. For me, this was the best group of the night.
Mhm.
This is definitely a safe in my book. The timing was good. The banter was excellent. I thoroughly enjoyed this group. I really, really did. The jokes landed. The interactions between the judges and them were great, and as well as the audience, I enjoyed the back and forth. Even being as comfortable as they looked on stage was reassuring to me.
Mhm.
The looks to me were cool, cute, but I wish it was kind of like more of a duo situation, or maybe like you're in the same building. You know what I'm saying? Like some.
I would have liked the chocolate and vanilla look on Lux. I agree with you because she's giving pure chocolate right now.
Yeah,
We want to eat her, but still, you know,
right.
with what Lucy is doing, I mean, I'm getting the nerds candy from her. So so I need that I need that I need that, vanilla swirl I,
Ooh.
from
You
Lux.
know what? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The jokes were funny, though. The jokes were funny. And honestly, if you had to pick one out of the group who did better,
um that was a tough one because in my opinion,
yeah, be
and
honest,
and,
bias
and
aside.
I'm surprised I'm even saying this, but to be honest, Lux to me did a little bit better than Lucy.
No. Okay. Same here. I agree. Lux did better than Lucy to me, in my opinion.
Mm,
Sure. Let us know down in the comments what you guys thought about Lux or Lucy. Who would you guys have gave it to? But Alum said Lux for me too. Yeah, 100%. Lux definitely. Okay, so next group, you guys. Next group was Miss Anitra and Miss Sasha Kobe. Get your guys' safe chops or over performances out. Let us know down in the comments what you truly feel and think. No biasness is needed. Tavon, what do you think?
I have to make a quote here. It was at this moment where they knew they had fucked up.
Yeah.
This and this is the first time this is the first time in the whole competition I've seen Sasha at her most vulnerable.
Mm.
Because you've been talking about that, how what you kind of want concerned of where she's gonna really be excel at and where she's gonna
You know what, Isaac? I will not. Your clock. Isaac is clock. You guys are clocking Miss Vicky today. Miss
oh
Vicky has
oh
honestly, Vicky has been
oh
sabotaging the girls. What
yeah,
is going on?
that
I gotta
wig
get her on line
oh
one. Miss
that
Vicky.
wig line girl.
Let me tell you something. I was distraught. I was discombobulated. It just was a lot going on in the back. I expected more from her.
Girl.
I expected more from her being a pageant queen to giving us this look that she did with that. Like it was crazy. I enjoyed the ensemble though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I enjoyed the ensemble thoroughly, and
mhm.
I enjoyed the front of it. I enjoyed the front of the hair. It was,
Mhm.
I enjoyed that. But
See the kitchen in the back.
yeah, it was yeah, kitchen. Oh wait, but first go. Let me know what you guys thought. Was it safe, chop, or over? What did you say this was?
I'm gonna be honest, and as much as I love both of them, and I do love both of them,
Mm-hmm.
this was a hell of a chop.
Yeah.
This was the jokes didn't land. Um, you could tell that things were changed at the last minute. Um, you also can see there was no cohesion, and no timing with the jokes, because I got kind of lost with the whole stoner thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then the forgetting. I caught it, but it wasn't funny enough for me to catch it really, and I think it kind of got lost in translation.
Yeah. This was definitely it was a chop for sure. The performance was lackluster. The jokes didn't hit. It was very, very, very bad timing. Banter was excruciatingly bad. Um, I- it just was bad all the way around. And the addition to the back of Sasha's wig made it even worse. And then it just I don't know. I just expected for them to do a little better than they did. Um, this, like you said, this was one of Sasha's bad moments in the competition. Everyone is bound to have one.
Yeah.
Do I think that she's gonna start plummeting now? No, I don't think that. I think that she's still gonna do good. I just need her to calm down with this bronzer or tanner she got going on. I just want her to stop. I just want her to do that.
Now,
But
I will quote Trinity the Tuck. Where are the jokes?
yeah, 100%. The jokes were just non-existent. It just was not there.
Mm,
This was the bottom team to me, in my opinion. They
mm.
did worse. They did worse to me than Marsha did. But the only thing that saved Sasha, in my opinion, was that last joke about Latrice Royale and Michelle's balls.
Yeah, and we'll get to another part that kind of like saved her as well.
Yeah, 100%. If I was Sasha, I would have told Anisha, I didn't embarrass you enough in that lip sync. Right,
Oh,
right. You
right.
know, but yeah, this was definitely a chop for me. It's unfortunate. Anitra just, I don't know. I liked Anitra's level of enthusiasm more than I liked Sasha's level of enthusiasm, but I think Sasha hit a joke.
Yeah.
Sasha, Sasha hit a joke. So
What you could call it maybe a joke.
right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what is going on, Amanda, babe? How are you? But yeah, Sasha's wig was you know what? You guys will stop talking about Miss Vicky's wig that she gave to Miss Sasha. You know what?
Miss Vicky, she put the wig on Sasha, so she.
She did. She said, "Girl, I'm just gonna blend this down. I'm gonna blend this down."
Mhm.
Anyway, so moving on, we're gonna have Miss S Titties and Miss Mistress Isabel Brooks. What do you guys think about this in the comment section below? Is this a chop, safe, or an over performance? Let us know, Devon. What do you think?
Okay. My honest opinion,
Mm-hmm.
this is a very low safe, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because what Ali and Michelle told Selena not to do, Mistress ended up doing it. And and so it would have been great, because Selena did a great job. I'm gonna be honest. Selena did really good. That outfit was ridiculous though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get on that. That outfit was, girl.
I mean, what's changed?
The,
What
the, huh?
what's changed?
That outfit was like she just came off of Santa Monica Boulevard after doing
Mhm,
her drag show, and maybe even stepping into a motel to do her thing,
mhm,
get her next SED appointment.
mhm, all of that.
So and because I love Mistress's look, but she just, it's like they flip flopped in how they, from rehearsal to now, because Mistress, her delivery was a little bit too long, and so the jokes didn't land like they should have.
Right. 100%. 100%. For me, I just thought that this was definitely I thought this was a safe performance. I think that Miss S Titties was the better one out of this group. And Mistress definitely failed in the execution of stuff. The timing was wrong. The amp of the set was wrong. She did look great. S Titties looked bad, but S Titties is just not a fashion girl. I just wish she can just snap out of it and just get it together with the fashions. Because if she has that, she would be a-okay in my book. But it's just unfortunate that the top two leading queens, in my opinion, Sasha and Mistress, ended up doing really bad this episode. So it is what it is. But this just goes to show you that anyone can go home. Anyone can go home at any episode.
Anyone,
So
it shows that anyone can have a bad week.
right. Exactly. Anyone can have a bad week. It is what it is. But yeah, this is definitely a safe in my book. Let's see. Selena gave Cougar of the night. I know that's right. So let's get into the fashion runways, you guys. Let's get into the fashion runways. What was it? Category was
Rip her to shreds.
Rip her to shreds.
Yep, rip her to shreds.
Get your guys' emojis ready, you guys. Is this a safe chopper over emojis ready? Here we go. We go with Miss Marsha. Marsha. What do you think?
I'm going to say this, and I had thought about this before because having been in the backstage behind pageants, I've seen plenty of temper tantrums happen after the winner was crowned.
Mm-hmm.
and so this, oof. And also, if Lucy had not done this a week or two ago, it would have been at least a safe. But I'm gonna have to, as good of a concept as it is, I'm gonna have to chop it.
Okay. So for me, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna base this because I've seen this look already on the season with Lucy, only because they already have their ensembles already there. They can't go to the store, they can't go purchase anything else.
Right.
They probably can't even make anything at the time or whatever. But at the end of the day, this is the look that she chose. This is the makeup that she chose. This is the hair that she chose. And it was a chop for me.
Yeah.
The reason why it was a chop for me, because this is the dress that she literally brought from home that you can go buy at any boutique store and you just shred it up. It was nothing to it. The color didn't even do anything for her. It washed her out. It just wasn't right. The body didn't even look nice in it. The makeup I enjoyed, though. I enjoyed the makeup. I enjoyed the tears.
And let's talk about the makeup, because her makeup has really come up.
Right. She definitely did more. I liked the hair with this. I liked the concept. It's just the ensemble in itself was just wrong. It just wasn't right in my opinion. So that's why I'm gonna give that a chop. It is what it is. Michelle clocked her in the broad daylight when she said Lucy did it before. 100% Lucy did do it before, but I cannot bring that up because we're basing it on this runway. We're basing it on this runway and what this category is calling for. The girls already have their ensembles for the season. So
and let me clarify something, because I'm not sure that I didn't hear this part, but I think she allegedly made this herself.
I don't think that she made. I think that she did make this herself. Probably it looked like it, but not in the workroom.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think she brought it home that she made, that she made it at home.
Yeah.
Brought it to the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So in essence, if she was smart, she probably would have made something during the past. Lucy wore that 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
She had 2 weeks to create something with the fabrics that she have on the wall. Yeah, she could have done that, but at the end of the day, it is what it was.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Moving on, Lucy LaDuca. What do you guys think? Safe chopper Ova.
Being that I love horror,
Mm-hmm.
and being that I love Dracula,
Mm-hmm.
I love vampires. I do. It's
Okay.
it is tough, and I have to say this is for me. I'm this close to chopping it, but and part of it is because of the makeup. The makeup doesn't fit a vampire aesthetic to a degree, and she said, and she called herself a Nosferatu, and Nosferatus are really ugly.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
So
Christian.
so this is so I love the look overall because he is cinched to the gods. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the whole look is concerned and what the aesthetic she was going for, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna have to chop it.
Okay. All right. So it's a chop for you. For me, the fashion, 100% correct. 100% correct. The waist was wasting, the body was giving, the fabric was right, the details of this ensemble was great. I enjoyed even the leggings and the stockings, the perfect
Mm-hmm.
shoe choice. I didn't mind the hair neither with this because it was a good concept to go with. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing that would throw it off is the details in the makeup and the execution of how she placed everything and what she used and how she executed it.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can say about that. Keep
Yep.
the contacts, the makeup placements, and how she did this was just not right, in my opinion. Because if it was a glamour version of it, or even let's just say she went into a more gorier version of it,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been different. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that top lip was funny. I don't know. It just the makeup is what throws it off. Because honestly, put your finger over her face. It looks great. It looks great. It's just the makeup is what throws everything off. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
And I needed for Rita Kant teeth, vampire teeth. I needed if she was supposed
She
to be
was gonna go
portraying.
there. Yeah, if she was gonna go there, go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go there.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, for me, but I'm gonna say this was a safe look because it wasn't worst case scenario in my book. It wasn't a chop of a look because essentially she has the fashion down. It's
Yeah.
just the accessories, which the makeup is the accessory.
Yeah, mine is basically, even though I chopped it, it's still a high chop. It's a
Not
high it's a high chop.
You know
You
what?
know,
Okay, Lucy. Okay, Lucy. So you talking about placements and chops. Okay. So you wasn't at the bottom, but you was at the bottom, second to the bottom. Okay.
right.
Okay. You sounded like Lucy. You sounded like Lucy now. Okay. So here we go. Next queen, Miss Lux.
Now, if you want to butter up to the host, this is how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I'm not a big fan of Lux's looks, but I like this one because I love the homage to RuPaul. I love that she reimagined it a little bit, even though I'm getting tired of seeing the same silhouette. I do love the hair. She said it's some of the biggest that she's ever worn on the show, and you can tell, and it shows.
100%.
Um, I'm honestly, I'm going to give this, in my opinion, a safe look. Because I don't mind someone paying homage to someone, and she did kind of reimagine the look.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm freaking out. So the Little Mermaid trailer just dropped right now, and I literally cannot wait to see this. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I just freaked out.
Okay, then that's cool because you know what? I love the Little Mermaid. I actually watched it when I was younger, and
Yeah.
I'm so ready for this reimagining of the Little Mermaid.
Oh
So,
my God.
so
So
yeah.
good. But
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry. I just
so for me, this is because I'm not chopping it, but it is a safe look to me. It's not an overlook because she's reimagining it from someone else's look, but it's very safe. It's a nice look. I would have done something. I almost would have done the pants instead of that high legging. To be honest, if I was going to go through the whole thing, I was going to, or either make it shorts.
okay. Okay. All right. All right. So what was it again? What was it?
It's safe for me.
It's safe for you? Okay. It's safe for you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No. I'm here for it. Okay, so here we go. Let me see. I'm watching the Oscars along with you. Oh, thank you, Jason, babe. Okay, so you liked it. You liked it. Okay. So somebody said agree with the zebra pants should have stayed. Okay. For me, this was a safe look.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't over and it
No,
wasn't worst case scenario.
no.
I didn't mind the legging situation. That was cute. It was her rendition of this, which was cute. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And for me personally, I think she did the right thing in all aspects, buttering up to Rue,
Mm-hmm.
paying homage to Rue,
Mm-hmm.
giving her take on this. The makeup was right, the hair was good with this, it was right execution, and I love the way that she sold it on the runway. She looks so goddamn good
She
walking
she
down
did.
the runway in this damn ensemble, and the way it was moving, it wasn't stiff, it was right. Yeah, so it was definitely a safe look for me.
Oh, speaking of runways, at least we got because this was the pony of the season for the runway. So
Yeah.
at least we finally got to see actual walk on this runway for all of them, and it's just and so I was able to see everything, and I'm like, okay, I feel it a little bit now because the way these runways were built this season, ugh.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it, so it's definitely a safe in my book. Moving on, next queen is Miss Sasha Kobe. What do you guys think down in the comments? Safe, chopper, over? Let us know. Go ahead, Devon.
Okay. Now, as someone who wears a lot of jeans and someone who does wear a lot of rip stuff, you know, I will say this. Sasha does rely on that body, yaddy yaddy.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it worked in her favor. Because for me, this was an overlook.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I loved and I love what she did at the very beginning when she ripped when she ripped the whole new slit at the beginning and went to walking and showed off all those rips and how everything, just the denim, just how distressed and I love the way it was made. The
Yeah.
hair looked wonderful. I love the makeup too. She even denimed her makeup. So to around her eyes, I loved it. I was here for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um,
Uh-oh.
I no. I think this was definitely an overlook. This was
Mm.
an overlook in my opinion. I enjoyed this look. The only thing I really am going to critique about it is her makeup. She
Uh-oh.
needs she needs to tone it down. She's highlighted. She's a highlight situation. And she needs to just tone down the highlight. And I guess she's painting for the stage, but you have to understand painting for the stage in Continental is completely different from painting for the stage on HDTV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I do see what you're saying, because it's given like Hot Girl, Lion King-ish.
Yeah. But other than that, this whole look is right. Diamonds and jeans. You can't go wrong with it. How she
Yep,
sold it.
Diamond
Her
Denim.
body is amazing. I mean, it's definitely Y2K vibes, and I'm here for that generation and genre of stuff. It
Right.
was over. It was over. And she looked goddamn good. And you really can't. Sasha's just gonna kill it, no matter what it is. She's just gonna kill it. So I'm here for it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Next queen is Miss Anitra. What do you guys think about Anitra? Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Flyboy. I appreciate it, babe. What do you guys think about Miss Anitra? Safe chop or over? What do you think, Devon?
Because I didn't quite understand the concept of this. And I didn't like that she didn't create a legging for the shoe, for the heel. Because that's what's throwing me off. I mean, she walks, she stomps a runway down. Don't get me wrong, sold it. But I just feel like this is a safe look to me, because I don't see anything that make me go. I didn't see anything that made me go, wow. You know, I didn't get a Rembrandt effect. I didn't get that, what she was going for.
Okay.
You know, her mug is mugging now. Don't get me wrong, but everything else just did not.
Right. So this is what, a safe to you?
Yeah, it's a safe.
Okay. So for me, this is over to me. And to me, the reason why it's over is because she knows her body. She knows what looks good on her body. She knows how to sell it. She looks the best doing it on the runway each and every weekend, each and every week. She knows how to walk the runway. 100%. The best.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the shreds is shredding. And I love that. It's giving you, remember when Ed Hardy used to have those dresses that he used to make personally on somebody's body back in the day on Melrose Avenue?
Okay.
Like, that's what it's giving me. But it's more of a custom couture version of it.
Okay.
And I like the way this looked. It reminded me of that situation. I mean, at the end of the day, to me, this was amazing to me. It looked really, really good, and the proportions were right. The fit was right. The color was amazing. The mug was on. The hair was right. Yes, the shoe was the only thing that throws this off, but it's not like where I'm gonna be, girl, I'm gonna drop you down a whole level. Like, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'd rather my shoe be slightly off versus my makeup. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather my shoe do that versus my face do that. You know you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, to be honest with you, this is, to me, this is an overlook in my opinion. And I love the concept of it. So yeah, it was good. It was good. Let me see, just watch the trailer. It was so good. Oh my God, don't even tell me about it, Omar. I'm gonna watch it as soon as I'm done with this. Legitly, I'm gonna watch this, and I'm gonna put up the reaction. I'm gonna put up the reaction tonight, most likely. But yes, Ed Hardy dress shirt. Right. Remember that. Remember the Ed Hardy dress shirts? It gave me that situation, but in a couture version. So next queen is Miss Selena S. Titties. What do you think about Miss Selena S. Titties? Yeah. So we all agree it's definitely. I mean, there's really nothing else we can say about this. This is definitely chop vibes.
And I will say this, in all honesty, I do literally agree with what Michelle, the critique that she gave to her. If it had been the shawl that was created out of, it would have worked. It would have been more of a story. But no. And then you tried to act it out by running literally on
Mhm.
the, and it it didn't work, especially with that washed out nude illusion of an outfit that you gave. I'm sorry, no.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a chop in my book. If you have to explain your ensemble, it's a red flag. Just don't do it. It's unfortunate. I wish she can bring better runway looks, but maybe that will come after the season is over when she's getting booked and busy because she's going to be doing that. It is what it is. But this is definitely a chop in my book.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of chops this episode, huh? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, there are.
So, Mistress Isabel Brooks, what do you guys think about this episode down in the comments? Safe chopper Ova. What do you think, Devon?
I'm gonna be honest about this. I wish this look had went to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I really do, because it's a great look, but and I think Mistress was trying to get out of her comfort zone of like the pageantry part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish that at this particular point, I wish she had have done like what Dieta. I'm thinking of someone here in St. Louis named Dieta Pepsi, but Diabetti. I wish she had have done what Diabetti did last season with the burnt bustle.
Mm-hmm.
I wish she had have done something like that. I would have enjoyed it a little bit more than what I'm seeing here. It's not I'm not going to chop it, but it's very safe to me because I would have liked it to have gone completely to the floor. Her mug, she stays mugged for the gods. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
She
100%. 100%.
stays. That pageant mug is pageant mugging. She stays pageant painted for
Yeah, 100%. For me, this is definitely this is it's right on the borderline between safe and Ova, but I'm gonna go with Ova. She's definitely giving me Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. It really is. It's giving you that. She looks shorter than what she usually is. So that can kind of cut off her legs and her height that she doesn't really have, but it is what it is. Her makeup is sitting, her hair is right, the shreds was great. It was a genius concept. I loved how it looked. I love how it fit. I loved how it was shaped to her body. The breast proportions was right too, and the cups of it was good. I mean, the color looked great on her skin. The glove pieces was good. I mean, honestly, this was a really, really good look for me. It was a solid look for her. This definitely pulled her out of being
in the bottom. Yeah,
yeah. It definitely pulled her out of there.
yeah.
But yeah, it is what it
And I agree with what Isaac said. If it had been a complete gown that was ripped, for me it would have been over.
yeah, 100%. Okay. So now that the girls are done with their fashion runways and their main challenges, RuPaul decides to pick a winner, and the winners ended up being Miss Lucy LaDuca and Miss Lux Noir London. Does anyone disagree? In the comments, let me know. Did you disagree with this, Devon?
I'm looking at the comments to see who's gonna be disagreeing because let me give him that eye.
Yeah. Ace is here for it. Ace, you liked it? So
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with. They were the only ones that really excelled at this challenge, in my opinion.
right, 100%. I agree too as well. I think they both did amazing and they both did good and it was well deserved. I wish they would have picked one person though, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but I really wanted them to pick one person to win this because it's like, I don't want to share a win. I don't want to share a win. I just don't.
But
Because at the end of the day, if I was Lux, I would be like, I did better than you. And now you can't even say that.
I like that they did that because now Lucy is now Lucy is going to Lucy's gonna let him have it at the
Oh,
next
Isaac said no. Isaac said no.
Lucy's gonna let him have it in the next episode. And
Oh, you know it. You know it.
and Lux too.
Now she's gonna say, "Well, I did better than you." When now Lux can't even say, "No, you didn't." You know what I'm saying? Like it's just annoying. But Isaac, who would you have put at the top, Isaac? They had to make a joint win. Lucy would come from production. No sleep. I cannot. I kind of hate a double win. They should have chose one. Right. Me too. Me too. I agree with Ace. I cannot. Lux should have won so Lucy can go crazy again. Well, she would have deservingly won. Something about Lucy's look like a little pound cake. Evil. You know what?
I knew somebody was gonna go there. I knew somebody was gonna go there because that's
now Lucy has 7 wins. That is so funny.
okay. Really?
Okay. Moving on. Oh, wait, hold on. I would have gave it to Lux. Okay. Now we're thinking the same.
And you know what? I would agree with that too.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Not little pound cakes, damn it. Twin Evils food. I cannot. The bottom 2
wait a minute before because Devil's Food Cake is actually black. Sorry. So
I can't. I think Lux should have solely won, but Lucy would have gone apeshit. 100% correct.
Yep.
So bottom 2, let us know if you guys think this is the correct bottom 2. This is Miss Marsha versus Anitra. Did anyone disagree with this bottom 2? And if you did, who would you have placed there? For me personally, I agreed with this.
Okay.
You?
Well, I agree to a degree.
Who would you have put there?
Since they gave the win, a double win, to a team, this was almost like the situation that happened in
I see what you're saying.
In UK, where they separated the two. I would have, and I'm be honest.
Well, then if that's the case, why wouldn't you not want the same thing for the win? Because you would be fine with both of them winning.
I would be fine. I would have been fine with both of them winning, but I would have also been fine with the team that did the worst at the bottom.
Yeah, I know, but you said that if you had to choose a winner, it would just only be one.
True.
So why not be the same way for the bottom 2? It could only be one in the team to put in the bottom 2.
And I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And I just feel like if you were going to put a team as a winning team, you should have put the two that did the worst in the bottom as well. And because Marsha, in my opinion, did better than Sasha and Anitra.
Okay. So then either way you cut it, Anitra and Sasha would have been in the bottom 2 to you.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. Correct. So for me personally, I didn't mind this. This was okay for me. Mm-hmm. Okay, I can see it now. They did the makeover for season 13. Utica and Simone won. Meanwhile, Olivia and Denali in the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Exactly. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this mother freaking lip sync. Now, everyone, let us know what you guys think of this lip sync down in the comment section below. Devon?
This is a tough one for me. And I know how you feel about certain outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, this could have been a double Shantae.
Mm-hmm.
Could have. Because both of these girls, this to me, in my opinion, this was the best lip sync of the season so far. To me, this was literally the best lip sync of the season so far.
Mm-hmm.
Anitra is a powerhouse lip syncer.
Yeah.
And Marsha held her own space against Anitra. Because from what Marsha was saying at Roscoe's, that whole stage was amped up after that performance. Even the PAs was like, did you girl, that was such a great performance. And Marsha was like, oh, really? Because
Right.
she didn't even know Anitra had jumped over her when she did her back bend. She didn't know that until seeing it recently. And she was like, oh, that's what they're talking about. But this was over. And this could have been a double Shantae. I think what sealed it for Anitra is when she did jump over Miss Marsha.
Right. Okay. Yeah. For me, this was just an amazing lip sync all the way around. It was literally just. It was 10s across the board all the way around. It was brilliant. It was the best lip sync of all of the season. They both showed up and showed out. Did not expect that from Marsha whatsoever. When I knew that Marsha was going to lip sync against Miss Anitra, I was like, "Oh, girl, hang it up, flat screen. It is what it was. It's done. Get over. Like it's bye. Just going ahead." But I was pleasantly surprised with Miss Marsha. Do I agree? Do I agree with the double Shantae? I'm gonna always say it. No, I don't like double Shantae. I don't like double Shantaes. I just don't. You know, girl, let a queen go home every week. Girl, we already had how many queens? 16 queens. We need the queens to start getting. We're on episode 11 now, going on 12, and we still got a whole bunch of queens left. You know, we don't. You know, like we go on ahead. You know, it is what it is, right? But it's unfortunate. It is what it was, right? It's unfortunate that she left, but at the end of the day, Marsha held her own. She showed us that she is an amazing performer.
Yes.
And she has a lot of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, which I enjoyed. She does have a little cleaning up to do and little aspects of her drag stuff, but at the end of the day, she's doing a lot better than most of the girls that have been on Drag Race. Period, point blank. But it's Anitra, that flip over her kind of sealed the deal for her.
Yes.
And it was what it was. But Anitra deserved that win, in my opinion. It was really, 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 really a good lip sync, and I was pleasantly surprised with it. And I'm happy that fucking Marsha fought to the end.
Yes, she did.
She fought to the end, and she did that because she could have easily been like, "Girl, I'm not even going to waste my time doing this because I already know where this is about to go." But at the end of the day, she did that. She did that.
Now, I will say this, and production is real shady, and I have a feeling Miss Vicky said something. Because especially since next week is the Rusical, they got the musical theater girl out of there before the Rusical, just so that she would not get a win under her belt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they can predict who is going to do bad because, like we said in the beginning, they can only use what they give us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like they can only use what they give us, and if that's what you gave us, I see why you were in this predicament, and it's unfortunate that you were in a predicament with Anitra. If it was maybe anybody else, like Selena or Miss Mistress or Miss Lux, Miss Lucy, you could have won this. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have won this, Miss Marsha, but you wasn't, you know? But it is what it was. Not right, hang it up flat screen. It was what it was. But moving on to that, Miss Ru ends up picking Miss Anitra to win this lip sync. I think everyone kind of agrees with this. There was no question. And if you did disagree with this outcome, let us know down in the comments. And we will all be looking at you sideways. Just saying. Just saying. I think they gave it to Marsha the boot because she would have probably won the Rusical. Most likely she would have won the Rusical, but I don't think they purposely going to say, you know what, you're going to be too good at something. We're not going to give this to you. Like, we're going to get rid of you right now. I mean, at the end, she planted her own, she did. I don't know. It's hard to like say that,
Yeah,
especially how she performed with this episode.
and you're right. It is very hard to say that, especially because she's been kind of sort of coasting this whole season. To be honest, she had some group moments. She had the
I
high
mean,
in the talent show at the beginning of the season.
if that's the case, who else has been coasting this season? Anitra has been coasting this season.
Yeah, Anitra has been coasting this season. It's a few other girls in there.
Nina's been coasting this season. Hell, even Mistress has been coasting this season.
Yeah, but at least Mistress and Anitra have wins under their belt. How many times has Selena been in the bottom? In the bottom two?
It really has since it's so many girls. I mean, yeah. But Anitra really hasn't done anything since the first episode. So she's definitely been coasting. At least Mistress has peak and valleys,
Yeah, I agree.
you know? But it is what it is. And hopefully she doesn't fuck it up next week in the Rusical.
Let's hope.
Hmm. So that means that Miss Marsha is going to go home. Not she did go home this episode. It was what it was. Everyone go send Marsha some love. Go follow her Instagram, all of her social medias, and all that good jazz. She did amazing. She wasn't someone that I gravitated to in the promos, nor even in the first episode, but I thought she was going to be gone way before she is now. She made me know it. I enjoyed her thoroughly, and she's not only amazing. She's not only a cute queen in drag, but she's super cute out of drag. You
And,
know,
so, and from what I hear, she's tall. She's
and
taller than
she
what she looks. She's taller than
okay,
she looks.
okay.
On
She's a cute little twink. That's
Yeah,
cute. I'm here for the twinks. But yeah, bravo to you, Miss Marsha. What do you got to say about Miss Marsha?
I'm Marsha actually. She was a surprise for me because when she first walked into the workroom, I was like, uh, she's really trying to go for the Brady Bunch brand.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to use that word because I know how you feel about it.
Mhm. No,
But
no, it made sense because she was referencing it. Yeah.
yeah, but I think she started to find her rhythm after hearing the critiques and getting some advice from her fellow sisters. And she kind of talked about that at Roscoe's. So her like a lot of them, because we got to remember this was taped over a year ago, and so a lot of things have changed. Their drag aesthetics has changed since being on the show. Like even with Jax was saying that after she got eliminated, she went and threw all of her drag out and started all over.
Yeah.
So, you know, and to be honest with you, I like Marsha because I still remember I still remember that talent because it was so reminiscent of almost a parody of what like Willow Pill did last season, but just the way she did that "I'll make love to you" with with a Ross Matthews photo,
Right.
and she really showed that she could dance.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
what that's when I was like, don't sleep on this girl because give her the right challenge. Okay. Oh, I hear you, Ace.
Okay. Right.
I
Right.
hear you. Give her the right challenge, and she could she could pull out a win. And I just think it was I just think she was ready, but she wasn't ready enough. And I would love to see her on the All-Star season.
Okay. Well, let us know down in the comments, you guys, if you have any questions or anything before we wrap this up. Let us know down in the comments. Get your questions ready if you guys have any. But yeah, so far this season has been really good. I am going to be doing the eliminated queens for episode number 12. That should be up tomorrow or the next day. I am going to be doing the fashion looks again this week for this season. So I mean for this episode. So stay tuned for that as well during the week. And the Little Mermaid reaction is going to be my next video coming out now. So that should be up tonight or tomorrow morning. But yeah, that's gonna be good. Let's see who we got.
I would just say this. As
See.
far as next week is concerned, I am really scared at this point, with only being 6 girls left. I am really scared for Selena at this point.
Right. I just thought about something. Why do these shows film so far in advance? Because then my eyes not a reality show, or am I tripping?
Not a reality show, or am I tripping?
It's a reality show competition though, so it could be, you know. But yeah, who are my top 4? Sasha Colby, Mistress, Isabel Brooks, Lux Noir London, and Miss Lucy LaDuca, in my opinion.
Say yours again.
Sasha Colby, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Sasha Colby, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Lux Noir London, and Lucy LaDuca.
Okay. For me, 3 of those I'm going to say yes to, and that's Sasha, Mistress, and Lux, because I'm actually kind of getting there with Lux. My 4th one, I'm gonna swap Lucy out for Anitra.
Okay.
Anitra's a powerhouse performer, and I think we're going to see that in this next episode.
But also keep in mind, if Miss Anitra and Miss Sasha both have the dancing skills, but what if they don't have the acting chops for the musical? And the whole, you know what I'm saying? So they both could possibly be in the bottom, and one of them could go home.
True.
You know,
but I have the feeling that Selena's going to get in her head with this.
I have a feeling that Selena is going to do good with this musical, because she got a lot to prove at this point, and I'm going to believe in Selena because I'm rooting for her. But I also am going to say, girl, this was a fool. If it's a fool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would be here for the production too. I'm gonna be honest. I want to shake it on up, bitch. If you want to shake it on up, get the 2 dancing queens back on the stage. And girl, if they did okay, let them fucking be at the bottom.
Right.
And let's see who's gonna go home. Imagine if Miss Sasha goes home this next episode. Okay, I have a video coming out. Never mind. I'm gonna talk about that later. But yeah, that would be some tease.
That's going to be an interesting thing. I do, but
so the question is who is going to win the musical next week, though? Not who's going to go home. Who is going to win the musical?
Ooh.
Honestly, Lucy.
I'm gonna either say Lux or Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy to me will win the musical. You know what? Yeah, she'll win the musical for me. In my opinion.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not counting Mistress out of this either. It's true. I'm not counting Mistress out of this either. I have a feeling.
Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, Shay Shells.
I have a feeling Mistress can pull out a surprise performance, just like Lady Camden did last season with Mr. Z in the Moulin Rouge musical. Because when she didn't get the part that the saltine part that she didn't want, you know, and she pulled out that win. But I knew she was going to pull that one out. But I feel like it could be Lux, Lucy, or Mistress that wins the next challenge.
Okay.
And let's talk about something else, because like everybody knows.
Any other question, you guys? Any other questions? But go ahead.
Everybody knows that I am, and I will say this: I am an avid drag race watcher. So yes, I have been watching Belgique and Sweden. And when I tell you, and Val, because I know how much you love the fashions, girl, the stuff that they are showing on these episodes, especially Sweden, the very first episode, I was literally gagged.
Yeah, I seen some stuff on Instagram about that. I'm mad. I missed most of the love. I just got home from work it's okay, babe. It's okay. It was fun though. I might be doing this again. So stay tuned in. I will be having some of my visionaries come up and do the live recap with me as well. Keep in note, you guys, be age above, be of age at least. But but what is it? Marky? It was good having you, Marky, but you did want to say something. So, Marky, in the comments on my video, let me know what you wanted to say, Marky.
But yeah, the one that I'm still reminiscing about is on Sweden is Santana Sex Machine, she calls herself.
Right.
That girl last week came out as a candle opera. And she was literally lit. She had literally candles lit on top of her head, wax pouring down her back. I was like,
yeah, I heard they're really doing good for that franchise. Who would you cast in all winners too? Let's just do 3 people. Let's just do 3. Let's just do 3 people. So, for me, I want to cast Miss Violet Chachki. I want to cast Miss Sasha Velour, and I want to cast I want to cast James, aka old name Tyra Sanchez.
Or King Tyra, as they're called now.
Oh, I don't know how they want. I just know they like
they're called King Tyra now because they're coming out of retirement.
Okay, so King Tyra. I would cast those 3 just off the bat.
Oh, for me. Now, I have a question on that.
You making it too difficult, bitch. Give me the fucking 3 winners.
Okay, I will give you 3 winners because I want to see what they're about now. I want Carmen Farala. I want Crystal Versace. And I want let's see. Because you said a couple of them that I would want, so I'm going.
You could pick one of them that I picked. It's your
Okay. Because actually, to be honest with you, I'm gonna pick somebody most recent. I want to see Raja O'Hara again.
Okay.
Now that she's a winner.
Raja is definitely a winner. That would be a good one.
Yes, I want to see her again.
If you had to choose a runway theme, what would you choose? For me, it would be something Disney inspired.
Oh, Princess, yeah. Princess inspired.
It would be Disney inspired. That's for me.
For me, because I am a big fan of like the Essence fashion fairs. Um, and I'm really big. I really like those type of things. So and it would probably have to be a sewing challenge too. So I would love to see something like that, like how they would do with the Ebony fashion fairs, the Ebony and Essence fashion fairs.
Okay. 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 So there was another question. Okay, here we go. Is there anyone from season 1 that you would like to see make a comeback? Pork chop? Just because. Yes.
I would love to see. I actually would like to see Jay Sotomayor
Okay.
or Akasha even.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Is King Tyra coming out of retirement for the sale of returning to all winners? I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know. I don't know anything that she got going on, but whatever she does, I'll support her because
Well, I've
I
seen
think
the
that she was done
Instagram.
wrong throughout her after her winning. So
Yeah, I've seen the Instagram of her announcing her retirement and actually the video. So yeah, she's coming out of retirement. She's doing a tour actually.
oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So yeah,
Any
she's
more questions, you guys? Let us know down in the comments. Jesus.
oh, and I heard a rumor
Mhm.
because there's about to be a Queen's reveal for España 3,
Okay.
which I'm looking forward to because I really have enjoyed the España series.
If there was an all-stars villain season, who would you like to see? Shit. How many? There's so many to list. Just give 2 people.
I'm a,
For me, I wanna see Mistress and Cornbread.
for me, it would have to be Silky,
Mhm.
Jeremy, aka Fifi O'Hara, and Roxy.
Mm. Okay. Okay. That's a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that was a really good one. That was a really good one.
Oh, Vixen would be a good one too, and Tyra. Yeah, but she's a winner, so you can't really use Tyra.
Yeah, the Vixen would be a good one too.
King Tyra. I'm sorry, you can't use King Tyra.
Yeah, the Vixen would be really good.
The Vixen will be really good. The
Yeah,
Vixen knows how to ruffle those feathers.
yeah. The
Favorite reading challenge queens.
Latrice Royale. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Latrice Royale and Jujubee. Those are them girls can read.
Latrice is good. I'll
Latrice,
go with Latrice.
Latrice and Jujubee. And it has to be girls who have won reading challenge repeatedly. And those are the top 2 that I can think of.
Okay, Lamar, thank you.
You know,
Let me see. She still was a villain. Okay. But yeah, I guess that's end of the questions, right, you guys? Any more? Last call for the questions. Last call for the questions.
last call for the questions, y'all.
And also, while we're doing the last call, let them know where they can find you.
Oh my goodness. They can find me in a lot of places under a lot of names. They can find me at Von2KC519 at Instagram. They can find me there also at Twitter. I'm not giving out the good stuff.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I gotta keep it kosher for reasons. But
Right.
and then they can find me at Devon Cook, or maybe I think it's Devon Cook, because yeah, Devon Cook on Facebook.
Okay. 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 All right. Well, I guess that was the end of the questions. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And of course, Devon for the live recap of Drag Race season 15, episode number 11. Yeah. What was it? Last question. Are you guys coming to DragCon this year? I was gonna come, but I might not come anymore. I don't know. It's still up in the air. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. It's up in the air for me.
It's up in the air for me. I'm really considering it.
Right.
I would love to. Money has to be right,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
if it is, then who knows? You may see both of us there.
Right. Again, thank you guys so much for the super chats and everything. I appreciate everything. Is literally going back to my channel. Like again, I had to go buy another camera, which is crazy today this morning. But it is what it was. So those super chats really do help and everything. And if you guys want to send me a Zelle or PayPal or Cash App, it's all going to be down in the description. So make sure you check that out, as well as all of my social medias, my website, my Patreon, my PO box. And yeah, so where are we at now? What were you gonna say?
I say you talking about the Zelle and the PayPal, and I have that too. I have all that too.
Okay. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Until next week, back to regular schedule program, because it seemed like 7 p.m. is a good time for everyone to be home, back from work, or just hanging out with their friends and stuff. So
yeah. And Val, before we actually go off here, let me give you your flowers personally,
oh,
because like I found your channel maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, when you were doing I think the first season of Legendary.
yeah.
And you I love the perspective that you bring to your channel, and I love that you are interactive with your visionaries, as you call us. And you've really become like a friend, a sister friend to me.
Yeah.
So, and I really thank you, and and me personally, when I'm say somebody, I love somebody, and I really am drawn to somebody, I'm loyal to them.
Oh, thank you, babe.
So you have my total and complete loyalty, because you are very fair in who you are and how you see things. So I'm sure a lot of the other visionaries can say the same thing, but thank you for sharing your story and your life. Hopefully you'll share a little bit more, but thank you for sharing a part of you. Thank you for sharing a part of you with us, visionaries. And pretty soon, with enough of us visionaries, maybe you'll have your own little panel called the Vision Board.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
I'm,
100% true. That is true. That is true. That's why I'm trying to see how this goes. If you guys want to come up and do these lives, like I said, again, thank you first and foremost. Thank you, Devon, for saying that. I appreciate it. And just knows that, the hard work really just does pay off,
yeah.
because people might think that this is easy, but it's completely not. You literally don't have, like, I don't have a social life anymore. Like I don't do anything. So I don't do anything besides just focus on this platform and all, and all that comes along with it. And I just really appreciate all the comments, all the likes, even though I see you guys that are watching that keep on returning to watch my stuff and that don't like the videos. Because can you believe it? 78% of you guys that are returning watchers are not even subscribed. That's how you know something's going on. But at the end of the day,
you could be at 100,000, 100K by now.
Right. But I digress. Let's focus on the positive, which is my visionaries that I have now. And if you guys that want to jump on now, that's totally fine. I appreciate it. But I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. And I will always try to incorporate you guys into whatever I do, no matter which path I take, with the direction on my channel. Because you guys truly do mean a whole lot to me. And your guys' input just means the world. So again, thank you guys so much for everything that you've said, everything that you've done. And I appreciate everything truly, wholeheartedly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. And I don't want to get too emotional, but it is what it is. I'm a crier. So yeah, you guys. Yeah, you guys. It was fun. It was fun. And I want you guys, more of you guys, to come up on my panel to do this live recap with me so we can get this situated thing going on. I do want to start branching out to other stuff as well, making other content. So any other video ideas that you guys want me to react to, whether it be music videos, whether it be TikTok related content to react to a TikTok video or react to a YouTube video or react to a Facebook post or react to hot topics or anything, just let me know. I can make a video about it. It won't be a long video, probably 2 or 3 minutes, but just something to keep you guys engaged and just keep you guys, us to just keep this ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? So, we can just build this family together. And, but yeah. Okay.
You made it.
Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it. And we're forever going to keep on rising over here on this channel. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. And thank you guys for tuning in to episode number 11 of RuPaul's Drag Race, season 15 live recap. Until next week, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. That is on a Saturday, not a Sunday. This week just happened to be a mishap with the camera. But yeah, other than that, you guys, remember, visionaries, life is your vision. It is whatever you make it, as long as you make it freaking fabulous. Until the next one. Bye, you guys.
Bye.